Hi, my name is Dave, and today I'm going to walk you through resizing images for your website. The first thing that we want to do is get an image resizer program, and what we recommend is Adobe Photoshop. And if you go out here to www.adobe.com, you can purchase Photoshop at a low monthly rate. So if you go ahead and click on Buy Now, Adobe Photoshop, a photography version for $9.99 per month. So go ahead and click on Buy Now and download the application. And once you have it downloaded, go ahead and open it. So I have mine open here. I've already got an image in here. I'm just going to go ahead and close that. So the first thing that we need to think about for our images is what kind of images are we going to be resizing? Are they going to be images for static pages, for the home page? Are they going to be banner images? Are they going to be product images? And today we're just going to go through the process of resizing an image for a product. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to go ahead and go up to File, Open. I've already got a folder here called Images with a handful of images in here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Salads and Open. Now there's a couple different ways that we can go about resizing. One is by using the free transform tool, and the other is just by doing an image resize through the image menu. So we're going to go ahead and go through the first one with the free transform tool. So before we do anything, what I usually like to do is just go ahead and create a backup of the image. So I'm going to go up here and go to File, and then just Save As. And I'm just going to call this Salads-Backup. And I'm going to go ahead and save that to my desktop. And click Save and OK. So now we're going to go ahead and free transform this image. So what I like to do here is I like to go up to the Select All. And your file menu items might be slightly different from mine. There's a few different versions of Photoshop that are out there. This is the Creative Cloud version. So now that I have everything selected, I've selected this image. I'm going to go up to File, New. And our product images, we like to have those sized to 800 pixels wide by 533 pixels tall at 72 resolution. So I'm just going to go ahead and click OK, and it'll create this brand new window for me. And now I can go up to Edit and then Paste, and it will paste that image directly into that window. Now you'll notice that the image is slightly larger than the window, so now we just need to free transform this image so it fits in the window. So I'm just going to go up to Edit and then Transform. Under the Transform menu, I'm going to click Scale. And then I can just click and drag on the little endpoints here of the image to fit it in the window. So I'm just going to drag this over, and perfect. So now I've resized that image to the correct size that I want. Now the next step is to export it. So I'm going to go up here and click File, Export, and then there's an option on here to save for the web. I'm going to go ahead and click that. Now in this window, you see 4 different versions of that image. Each one is slightly different in size and quality. Now what you want to do here is basically find an image that's smaller in size and still has a decent amount of quality to it. This top image is going to be original size. You'll see that this top image is 1.22 meg. So that's usually a little bit bigger than what we like to have for most websites. This image below it, this is the one that I think will work the best here. The quality here is about 27.11K. That's a great size for an image. And you can tell just by looking at the 2 windows that there's not a lot of difference in quality. So I think this one will probably be the one to go with. So we'll just go ahead and select that. Now up here in the top right-hand corner, you'll see that we have it set as a JPEG. You can also save it as a GIF file or as a PNG if you're working with a transparent background. But JPEG is going to be perfect for your product images. You'll see this quality here is low. If you wanted to, you could make that medium quality, which is basically what this top right-hand corner image is. But I think somewhere in between medium and low is usually pretty good for your product images. So we'll just go ahead and stick with low for this one. And then we'll just go ahead and click on save. And we're going to call this salads-2. And I'm going to save this image to the desktop. So that's the first way of saving and resizing your images. The next method, I'm going to just close this window and go back to our original image here, is just by going up to the image menu item up here and going to image size. Now in here, instead of dragging your image to fit the corners, you can just come in here and select or type in 800 pixels wide by 532. We like 533, but I think 532 here will scale it proportionally, so I think that'll work just fine as long as all of your product images are consistent. And then the resolution is 72, so that's perfect. So I'm just going to click OK, and you'll see that it resizes the image for me. So again, I'm just going to go up here to File, Export, Save for Web. I'm going to choose this bottom left-hand image and click on Save. And I'm going to call this one Backup 2 and save that to the desktop. So that's the process of resizing your images. Now, let's say you have a bunch of product images that you'd like to resize all at once. You can do that too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this window. I'm going to open up our original image here, salads, and open. And now I'm going to go up to the window menu and click on the actions item. And in here it's going to open up this little panel up here in the top right hand corner. I'm going to go ahead and click on this new icon, and I'm going to call this product resize. And I'm going to hit record. So now what it's doing here is it's recording all of my actions. So as I resize this image, Photoshop will remember that action and apply it to all of my other photos. Again, I'm going to go up to that image size. Again, I'm going to do 800, and it's going to give me 532 proportionally. So I'm going to click OK. And then I'm going to go up and save this image. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and click on this little stop icon, and that saved that process of resizing that image. Now, what I want to do is I want to go up to File, and then I'm going to Automate on Batch. And this will open up a new window here. And over here in this left-hand column, what we want to do is we want to choose our source folder. So here, I'm going to go back to the desktop and choose my Images folder and click Choose. Now over in the right-hand column, I want to make sure that the destination is going to be a folder. And then I'm going to click Choose. And I'm going to go back to my desktop. And I'm just going to come down here and I'm going to create a brand new folder. And I'm going to call this Resize. So I'll go ahead and click Create. And then Choose down here in the bottom. So this is going to be the folder that I'm going to save all of my resized images to. Now you can see in this window that we will be pulling the images from this images folder on the desktop, and we will be resizing them and saving them in this resize folder also on the desktop. So I'll go ahead and click OK. And I only had just a few images in that folder, so it didn't look like anything happened here, but it took the images in that folder and resized all of them and placed them in that resize folder. And just to be on the safe side, I'm going to go up to File, Open, and then I'm going to go to that resize folder and click on Salads and open that just to make sure that it resized it correctly. So in here, I can go up to Image, Image Size, and then I'll see in here that it is set at 800 by 532, which is the same for all images within that folder. So I can go ahead and click OK and close this window, and now you are ready to go ahead and add your photos to your website.